Oh, hello. I know it's a little strange that I'm not in drag right now, so I wouldn't really call myself Shanda because I feel like that there's a whole process that goes into her. Even though my voice doesn't really change, our sense of humor is kind of the same. I really love sequins even though I don't wear them all the time because, gender norms and guys can't wear sequins to work every day if they have a 9 to 5. Although they could, and I probably would because fuck gender norms. But I also like to keep things a little separate in my life. I like a little balance. But anyway, this week's topic is art. Specifically, artists. More specifically, what makes an artist? Am I an artist? Are you an artist? This is well timed because I'm sitting here in this car sharing vehicle, because who needs to own a car these days? And if you couldn't tell by how crazy my brows kind of look right now, I'm looking at the camera. They look kind of fierce actually, but up close they're like whoosh, brushed way out. Um, I have glued them down because I am going to be in a artist's exhibition, photography exhibition. It's one of the first times I'm letting somebody else paint my face for drag, but they're doing the same face on a series of different people, different body types, different gender identities, different ethnicities. So I guess they just wanted a campy old lady from the East Coast. So I'm gonna go do that shoot, and I'll probably do some like adorable jump cut back to a video filmed in my gross bedroom because that's what you're used to now. Bye! And here I am in my gross bedroom like I said I would be. I mean, you saw me out of drag. When I'm not this beautiful creature, I work in business. And Andy Warhol has a quote that, good business is art or something like that. Doing these YouTube videos is really helping me make peace real quick with the fact that one eye is always a little more closed than the other one. Art. Artist. Goddess. And artist. Artist. Poetry is dead. Founded by a dear friend of mine, and featuring Canadian poetry. Art. I'm just gonna pretend this was here the whole time. Do I consider myself an artist? Yes. Yes. Artists aren't the kind of people who live by rules or like to obey them specifically. Expressionists, Dadaists, neoclassicists, and they all have a running theme that's going there. But there's no rules in there, okay? Look at me. There ain't no rules being followed here. The anxiety I had about calling myself an artist was that there's a lot of artists that I respect. Do I think I'm on the same level? Not really. So I know my way around a makeup brush, but I'm not a makeup artist. I've taken a dance class, but I'm not a dancer. I have been doing drag for a while. Comfortable calling myself a drag queen. I've been doing comedy for a minute. Comfortable calling myself a comedian. Up and coming, but a comedian nonetheless. Being an artist is about finding identity. It's also about finding your light, which I can't seem to do tonight. Maybe my neighbors upstairs who have really loud sex could be considered artists, but it's not my cup of tea. I think to call yourself an artist is a bold statement. I respect people who do it, even if I don't particularly enjoy the brand of work. It's like calling yourself a comedian. Meet somebody at a nightclub and they say, "Oh, you're a comedian, make me laugh, tell me a joke." And I'm like, my jokes are more observations about my train wreck life, so unless you want to sit here for 20 minutes, if art makes me feel good, and being an artist makes me feel good, or calling myself a comedian makes me feel good, or putting on makeup, and lashes, and powder, and gorgeous wigs, and sequins, and talking to no one except, possibly my roommate who's listening right now, I'll keep doing it. I'm your favorite tipsy aunt at a wedding, and you don't get a choice in the matter, Shanda Leer. It's so easy to wink, these are so heavy.